Japan, of course, they will take over. Well, Ben Ryan, he's been tremendous with this new squad, with his terrific players like Samisoni Viriviri, 48 tries already this season. Captain Osea Kolonisau, the only experience, and brilliant too, Benito Masilevu and Melivoro. Just 11 players, by the way, because Ravuvuvu has been banned for games. Well, Fiji won every time against Spain. Spain just only 5 wins this season, beating Portugal last week in Glasgow at least. Return of Yeke Carter. Useful is their Angel Lopez, the captain, and Karian and Luis Rolls, but the youngest 18-year-old is Fostes. But pretty guaranteed they're going to be last game in this. Well, Ian Evans, Fiji always have been a tremendous look and talent as well, and we've seen so many new this season.
Fiji be pleased with the way their performances went last week in Glasgow, that there's no doubt. Lost in the semi-final narrowly to New Zealand, probably looked the only side capable of derailing New Zealand last week. They've got that power in the game as well, physically able to compete at the breakdown, and they have the finishing ability of Samisoni. Very, very outstanding last week. 8 tries in Glasgow, so bags of finishing capability. And Spain have had a torrid time this season, and they're really up against it this morning.
Well, there's one of the real characters of referees, the top-class Rasta Razavengi from Johannesburg in South Africa. Well, perhaps the last time for Spain is this season. Above them is Portugal, but they've got 10 points behind them. So, and straight away, very into the hands of Nakasau. And away they go, straight away, within 20 seconds, into the hands of Melivoro. Good tackle though, good tackle coming from Spain. They saved it.
Carter, what an unbelievable chase back to make that tackle. For all the world, that looks as if Fiji were going to score. It's great appetite there.
Yeah,
bags
I wonder
of
why they
taste
didn't have him in Glasgow. Sorry, and Hartbury College. He's in England, of course, at the moment. They missed him this season.
Yeah, disjoint there in Spain's defence initially. Great Arian back. Cover tackle there, outstanding by Carter.
One of the best. Very good tackle from Fontes. He's the youngster, the 18-year-old. Good effort from them. Penalty though against. Stayed right down into the hands now of Viriviri. And this Domalalele. And again.
Attacking entry.
Came at the angle.
There we go.
Good work of the breakdown.
Oh, good defence.
Adam Newton ran really well at that breakdown. At the moment, Spain are managing to keep Fiji at bay. Again, big step. See that so often with the top teams. Plays with the ability, a big step to beat that first up tackle. But that time Spain got back there, reorganised, and worked really well at the breakdown.
Same ball.
Well, good efforts for Spain here. They've never won against Fiji. There's Yeke Carter again. Careless, picked up by Kolonisau, the captain, but taken.
Hands on the deck first, off your feet. Stay up. Stay up.
On the turf, unfortunately, by Spain. And this is Mata. This is one of the new players for
That's cynical.
Ben Ryan has selected.
I called Ruck, he came from the side. Cynical. Yep, cynical.
And the yellow card. Well, here's a really problem for Spain. And a crucial guy, Yeke Carter. And here goes Viriviri. 49th try. What a player he is. Tremendous this season. 49 in this season.
the extra man advantage. Again, big step once again. Good early pass. Give Very Very a chance. And he is such a rich vein of confidence and form at this moment in time. Anytime he gets the ball, he's going to look as if he's going to score. And he has the pace. Even with the ball in the incorrect arm, he still has the pace to get away from a despairing Spanish defence. But one man down, you can't keep players like Very Very away from that try line.
Well, his father was a great player, and his uncle as well, Samisoni Very Very. Into the hands, Adam Newton. He's been played most of the season. Remember, 6 only at Spain at the moment.
Holding on. First man in.
Held on too long
Holding
again.
On. Leave it, yeah, behind
Pity
the
for
mark,
Spain.
behind the mark, come behind the mark.
Pulling this out. Nice pass. And there he goes. And this is going to be his 50th try this season. Quite remarkable, more than any other player. Samisoni Very Very, this 25-year-old. Well, he first played last season in Gold Coast in 2012. And what a joy he was, didn't he?
Well, 8 tries last week. Give him an opportunity, he's going to take it. All came on the back of the penalty conceded once again to the breakdown. Quick tap, away you go, and a beautiful offload. Get him beyond. Now that's the key aspect with your offload. Get beyond the tackle. You pull in a second defender, and that allows the extra man. And you're not going to chase down Very Very. And Ben Ryan will be keen for Fiji to build upon a very solid performance last week in Glasgow.
Fiji with Japan and Australia in this Pool C.
Yeah.
Oh, and now is a problem for Razavengi, the referee. Looks like he's pulled his leg.
Oh, just my
There was a collision there.
Oh, his ankle, he's just
yeah,
said.
I think I'll be alright, Garwa.
Dear, oh dear.
Oh, just try to quickly my ankle. Oh.
Just twisted it.
Oh,
Let's
just
have a
the
look. What
ankle,
does he
I
do?
rolled my ankle.
Yeah, you see, bumped into that Spain player.
Anthony. Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
down
can you
bang
put a
in his
little bit of
ankle, I
ice?
think. Just twisted.
I think I should.
Collided with Tudela.
Yeah, just a twist.
Yeah, he did.
He grimaced a bit.
Do you mind pushing it back a bit?
He'll be fine.
He's one of the referees, the fastest I've ever seen.
Should be alright.
I like he has an empathy with the players as well. He
Should be
talks an awful lot.
I
Yeah.
reckon I'll be alright.
Yes, he does, and he's been outstanding. Is he okay?
Yeah, I think I'll be alright.
Thinks he's okay.
He'll run it off.
Yeah, I'll go. Who had position?
But he doesn't want now is an 80-metre lung buster to test his ankle.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, he's been given the card by Paddy O'Brien, I think, and called off.
I just rolled the pedal. Sorry,
Well, sensible really for Razavengi. And the Welshman from Rhys Thomas.
Paddy O'Brien, the head of referees, has made the decision to replace the referee.
Crouch.
Yeah, very sensible. Had that game, the last one, Rhys Thomas. So what, we've got just a minute and a half. Rattenbuli.
Get out there, 9. Use!
12-0. Well, that's not too bad for Spain, I must say. I've had big scores. I mean, the average time against Fiji and Spain over the years has been 31-5. 12-0, that's not a good effort, really. Fontes again sets it up. Bounced, but backwards. But a penalty.
It's a tackle.
Spain back up to the full 7 quarter now. They closed down a bit the space the Fiji were enjoying whilst they had the extra man advantage.
Well, this is the best I've seen Spain this season. They've only had 5 wins throughout all the tournaments. Bounce 10 against 10. Lopez, the captain, against Domalai.
On the floor, playing the ball whilst on the floor, not allowed to. Ruck being called.
Hernandez into the hands again of Carter. Pity they missed him, I think. I think he was a very good player for Spain.
A great counter ruck by Fiji.
Little mistake there. Ratambuli into the hands of Domalai. Poor pass. Lucky though. Muliboro. Awful noise. Never mind. That's the final of the 7 minutes. Very again. Into the hands. Muliboro. Naikasau. And there we are. And so that will be the final of the Fiji. But I think all credit to Spain, really. Best I've seen them.
Fiji maintaining their width really well. They're changing direction, stretching the Spanish defence from one side of the field to the next. Spain being caught really in midfield in no man's land. And Fiji able to stay out of the contact and use those big wide passes, and the pace they have there. There's a disconnect between defenders, and that allows Fiji to take advantage.
Half-time then. Fiji with the conversion, 19-0 at half-time.
Este equipo nos estamos corriendo demasiado, estamos yendo un poquito pasado, nos están metiendo mucho estrés y colectivamente hasta 3 jugadores nos estamos pasando.
Delgado.
Calma. Vamos a tratar de mantener la integridad.
It's a bit sad for them being the last tournament, unless something did dramatic to turn it round. They're 10 points behind Portugal here.
Okay, the second thing here.
Well, here he is. Ben Ryan, 2 years
easy.
ago, of course,
So,
he was the England team when they won
and then our third,
in 2012 here at Twickenham.
Second man looking, hands up, heads up, and on the end, there's Dalanoa Bakalevo. Kerry. Yeah. Let's go hard now.
Put us in a Ben Ryan talking about the leg drive.
Let's finish this job off in the next
When you go into a tackle and you've got a ball carry, keep that leg drive going. Go beyond, if you can get beyond the tackler. Buy some time for your teammates, get there, secure a good phase play. Keep that width going in their game. Leg drive so important, yards after the tackle. So important in the modern game. The same applies 7s and 15s.
Well, last week in Glasgow, Fiji beat England 14-12, and then just lost to New Zealand. It was so close, 14-19, and then won the 3rd, 4th against Scotland, 17-10. But they're tremendous to watch. A joy.
Captain. Ready?
So can Spain hold it to 19-0 against Fiji? I doubt it. Into the hands of Muliboro.
Lost forward, advantage over.
Here's a chance for Spain. Well taken. Has he got the pace though? Jerouan.
Back.
Fontes again. Oh dear. Very. Will he control it? No, he knocked on. Lucky for Spain.
Very lucky for Spain. You don't want to give very an opportunity like that to turn over ball. They're normally so clinical in that sort of aspect. They're desperate to get a ball out wide. They didn't have a quick man out there. Dewan is never going to be the quickest. You've got to make sure your passes go to hand. Because the top sides will make you pay for any errors. And that's probably been where Spain have been at their weakest in the game so far. They made too many errors. Fiji generally have capitalised on them that time. He wasn't able to do so.
Offside by Fiji. Well, come on, Spain. Let's get a try at least in this last tournament.
Five. Okay, 2 meters then.
Fontes, well taken by Hernandez. Careless and Jacobo Martin. Knock on, of course.
That's just the difference between the elite teams. Spain have had a difficult season today, even though they were delighted to beat the US last week in Glasgow and get one win under their belt. But
yes,
generally, ball retention is poor.
They've missed some of their better players, really. Pablo Feijoo and Ignacio Martin and Javier Canosa. Of course, they all play 7s and 15s as well.
That's a difficulty, Nigel. You're stretching resources to practically breaking point.
Yeah, you're right.
Please have a longer bind. I want to see a bind for you in any case, okay? Same again. Crouch. Bind.
Well, it's still early morning
Set.
Here on Saturday. And it's going to be about 80,000, perhaps at least that, here in Twickenham. So they say. And the breakaway now is Colin Isao and into the hands of Nathuku.
Lovely support angle by Nathuku. Trailing on the inside, waiting for the pass back. Again, lovely break. Step once again. Really beats the first up defence. Again, support runs. Any youngsters watching, keep your support angle. Keep chasing behind. You never know when the pass is going to come back, when someone makes a last-ditch tackle. Always keep your support angle going. Again, the big step. Radabuli. Good fend. Again, support, one either side.
I mean, remarkable really, Ian, isn't it, that all of them are so quick and have good hands as well.
But as a ball carrier, you want the confidence and the faith to have people outside you and inside you. Colin Isao on the outside, Nathuku on the inside. You've got options as a ball carrier then.
26-0. Well taken by Lewis Rolls.
Not held.
Now touch the chance here. Villanueva. Martin. Empty. Certainly on the ground. Fontes again. Scrum half. 3/2. Taps the chance. Held on too long, really.
Lost forward,
yeah,
on the ground.
It's a shame.
Scrum.
Shame by Lewis Rolls.
Yeah, that is a shame because they held on the ball through a few phases and are starting to stretch the Fijian defence. But again, 5 errors. That's where the key difference in the two sides. You're turning over the ball and allowing the Fijian runners to counter-attack.
That's a player who used to play in New Zealand at Napier.
Crouch.
Now in Valladolid. He was one of the players of the
Bind.
Rugby World Cup in Moscow.
Set. Stay on side from half.
And they didn't do too well. Lost all 4 games in Moscow there. Kunatani. Again, it's Nathuku. What pace they've all got. The whole 12 of them.
Good ball
minus the one,
retention.
of course, one's missing. Removu.
Good ball retention there. Obviously, Nathuku dropped deep. He took the pass back. He gave himself room. He worked hard to get back at depth. And that gave him ability then to lift his head up, have a look. Big, strong step. Identified a weakness in Spain's defence. And terrific finish once again.
Just a 20-year-old Nathuku. And his first season. It's remarkable, really, that selection from Ben Ryan. I mean, in the Rugby World Cup in Moscow, there's only one player in this season, and that was Viriviri. 31-0. Well, it's pretty much the average. Fiji against Spain. Unlucky, poor pass really for Jakub Martin. No chance for him then.
The last thing you want as a receiver of a pass to expose your ribcage to a Fijian coming towards you. Not what you want. For one brief moment as you're trying to catch that ball, you're thinking, my ribs, please don't hit my ribs.
Yeah, you see the guys coming and oh dear, he's got to try and get the ball.
Work hard to stay up.
You've got to make sure your passing is right. Put the ball in front.
Crouch. Bind.
Just
Set.
quarter of a minute to go at the moment. Calling this out, playing around. Into the hands of Mata. Powerful. Kunitani, and there's the support, you see, brilliant. Ratumbuli. Support, tremendous.
Ben Ryan spoke at half-time about the ball carrier fighting to stay in their feet, keep the movement going. That's exactly what happened there. Buy a bit of time for your support runner to get there. Again, it's getting very easy. Isolating defenders, strong fenders there. Kunitani fighting hard to stay in his feet, just waiting, just buying a bit of time, knowing his teammate's going to be there on his shoulder at any given time.
Well, no problem for Fiji. They've got quite a good pool, actually. They've got Japan, of course, the new player, and Australia. And the final score, Fiji 38, Spain 0. Well, Fiji won 2 years ago. I wonder, they must be certainly one of the best for here.